Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. We are Bars and Barbells. If you're new here, I'm Sam, this is Phil, and we have another Fleetwood Mac track for you guys today, and this comes as a request from Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar wanted us to check this one out. This is not the first time Oscar is making a request. Thank you so much for making another request, Oscar.
We appreciate the support.
We appreciate that support, like Sam said. We appreciate everybody's support, making this channel special. It is a special community where we've grown and learned a ton, and we're so grateful for everybody.
Yeah, that's all thanks to you guys.
Yeah, everybody being a part of it has made it outstanding. Well, I mean, there's a few trolls here and there, but yeah, you're always going to find trolls on the internet. It's the place where they live.
Yeah.
Right? Who needs to go to the magic fairy tales?
They don't live under a bridge anymore. They live on the internet.
They live on the internet. So anyways, Oscar is not a troll. He's a great supporter. And he's gotten us to check out, or getting us to check out, I should say, Silver Springs. Mm-hmm. And we've gotten a few Fleetwood Mac tracks on the channel now, and we've really enjoyed. Yeah, we did Stevie Nicks' song Edge of 17 was the last one.
Yes, I really I had recognized that one, but I didn't realize that it was her singing that back the first time I'd ever heard it. So I was like, oh, crazy.
And then the one we did before that was Lindsey Buckingham doing some solo work, which
that was really cool too.
So now we're getting to, I think
we've seen quite a diverse sound from them throughout the tracks that we've done.
Oh yeah. And so now I think we're doing this song Silver Springs, which is reflective of the relationship between Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks.
Yes.
So it's a good time to come to this one. Are you ready to check it out?
I am. Let's do it.
Let's go. Just love the beauty that Stevie's coming with, but that's not surprising.
No,
right?
Absolutely not. She's amazing, and just so much emotion coming from her vocal.
Yeah, it's very emotive, very passionate. It's different than I've heard so far. I mean, she's obviously a little bit older in this one as well, but the sound musically is interesting because this was supposed to be released, I think, in 1977 around the Rumours album.
Yeah,
but it didn't make the cut.
In 97.
Pardon?
It was released though in 97.
Yeah, 20 years later.
Yeah, on that album.
Yeah, so but it was created in 1977. And so that's interesting to me because it sounds vastly different. I mean, we're not an expert on, Fleetwood Mac at this point, but it sounds very different from anything that I've heard from Stevie Nicks thus far in terms of we've said she's very haunting and she's got this spiritual essence to her sometimes, this witch vibe, right? And this is emotive, passionate love, pain. That's what I'm getting from this track.
Yeah, I think the songs that we did more towards the beginning, if I remember correctly, were a lot more storytelling. Like they were almost like, a specific story she was telling. Whereas I feel like this and Edge of 17 are more, even Edge of 17 was still storytelling, but those ones were more around the idea of like love and loss and that kind of more.
This feels more personal.
Is that a word? Sorrowful idea.
This feels more personal though.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And that makes sense reading into it. It played into the relationship. It feels that way. It feels really personal to her when she's singing it.
Yeah, the way that she's like delivering the lyrics.
Yeah, but what I wanted to highlight before we get started again is the clarity in this. It sounds so crisp. Everything is coming through so vibrant, but it's just so clear, and I love that in a performance. Even the instrumentation sounds fantastic as well. The mix on this is
for a
great.
live performance sounds so good.
Yeah, really, really
I almost
awesome
forgot
stuff.
it was live for a second.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love when you get this really crisp audio sound and you get to appreciate an artist like Stevie Nicks in this way, in her element, doing her thing in the best way that you possibly can. And she's the breath control and all that is fantastic.
Incredible.
She makes it effortless, but I'm really, really loving this powerful emotive sound that she's giving us in this one.
And I would agree, it definitely sounds personal for sure.
That was crazy. I had goosebumps during that.
Damn.
Elaborate. Damn, what else?
I just feel like she was like getting so into that and just like literally staring into his soul while she was singing.
Yeah, I was thinking that you were going to be totally engaged. It was like watching a real life soap opera.
I know. I was like, where are we going with this?
I was not anticipating it was going to get that intense.
I know.
And wild. Like, this song is about each other.
Yeah.
And you're playing, like, leads in with the solo and builds the drama.
While you're standing beside each other on stage.
Yeah, and then he's kind of singing the chorus, and she's just like, I saw her too at the beginning, like, not the beginning, through the song, like glancing over at him. Like he wasn't paying attention to her, but she was like kind of like kept looking over, and then just built and built and built. So you had her like professing this song to him at the end. That was crazy.
I mean, he was also like staring right back at her at the end too.
Well, yeah, what's he gonna do?
I don't know.
She's staring right at him. Like, he can't just be like... I feel
like that would be such a weird dynamic to like be in a relationship with somebody in a band and then break up and have to still like perform songs that are about each other publicly. Like, weird dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to that, right? There's a lot to unpack, because not only do you have the relationship within the band, like your creative relationship.
Yes.
And that's probably what drew them to each other, right? Was, you know, the creativity, and they connect on the music level, but also from a relationship level. And then how do you separate that relationship with the creative relationship? I don't know how you would do that, because music is so strong, right? It's
and so many emotions get tied into music.
So I don't know how you would cut those ties. And we're seeing that still, you know, this is, like you said, 20 years later, right? Post them being in a relationship.
Yeah, like I wonder how that transitioned throughout time, right? Because now they're both much older. So it's kind of like, you know, some people, 20 people they dated 20 years ago, it's not really even in their head anymore. Whereas for some people, obviously, it's still a thing. So
yeah, well, I mean, you don't know. It could have just been the performance element, right?
Yeah, true.
Of, you know, taking the opportunity to use the passion that she wrote the song with to perform it that same way. And she's a performer through and through.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. So maybe she just knows how to get into those pockets and into those zones and be like, you know what, I'm going to bring myself back to when we were in Silver Springs, because I think this was a place that she wrote this about. That
they had gone or something together.
Yeah. That was really, really cool though to see.
I was distracted because I was thinking to myself, like, I thought it was an interesting angle they were using on the drummer, because you could really see him getting into it, like the way that he was getting into it, because you don't really see like that close up of a drummer normally. Yeah. So I was thinking about that, and then I'll flash back to them, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? What's happening?
I mean, yeah, not to overlook the music in this as well, right? Like you were saying, the drumming was great. The whole song, I loved it. The use of the keys, the way they built everything. The solo was great. The song, I loved it. It was a great song.
Yeah, me too.
One of my favorites that we've done from Fleetwood, I think. So great recommendation, Oscar. Really enjoyed that
2 thumbs up from me.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed checking that out with us. Make sure you hit the thumbs up like I just put up and Sam put up. We need one from you as well. Put that up right now. Hit the comments as well. Let us know what you think about this one. Give us some insights maybe on the ongoing relationship dynamic that took place there.
Any updates?
And if anything else like this exists where they were performing songs, I don't know, this might be a one of a kind that you won't find again.
Yeah.
But give us some insights down below, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come back tomorrow. We'll drop 2 more videos. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.